If you want to build business credit and you want to have at the same time a business loan with same day approval, here is a review I want you to really pay attention to. I'll share with you a few top loans, top business loans, of course, same day. They build business credit real fast, okay? So number one, I want you to think about our couriers funding. And our couriers funding is a business loan same day approval that builds business credit. And our couriers actually will report your payment history to Dun& Bradstreet, to Experian Business, but also to Equifax every single month, okay? So that's pretty good. And our couriers funding actually is pretty good in terms of giving you flexibility. You can actually qualify for a maximum loan amount of $250,000. Now, of course, the better your credit score, the better it is for you to actually, the better your credit score, the higher the loan amount you qualify for, okay? And our couriers actually will look at your business profile, your cash inflows and cash outflows. Sometimes they might ask you actually to provide business tax returns, but also business bank account statements, okay? But overall, the cool thing is that our couriers will report every single month to the 3 top business credit bureaus your financial history. So that's really cool. And one thing I want to say also is that with our couriers funding, you are able to actually qualify for a loan up to a $250,000 for all kinds of purposes. For instance, if you have emergencies and cash flow, you want to have upgrades to software and technology, for instance, you want to take care of some repairs, or you want to purchase new equipment, that's also a possibility. And you also have if you want to really even buy, our couriers funding will actually will fund your acquisition of another business. So that's really the good thing. And what you will love is that with our couriers funding, you have a direct lender. So this is not like a marketplace such as Lendio. No, this is a direct lender. And so that really makes the whole process go faster. You have same day funding. You have some of the lowest rates in the industry when it comes to business loans, and you have flexible terms, okay? And if you have any question, please call 201-676-2106. 201-676-2106. And the company is based in Jersey. They're actually in Roselle Park, and pretty fantastic. So you can email them also at info@couriersfunding.com for more information. If you're looking for a business loan same-day approval that builds business credit, I want you to think about L3 funding. So L3 funding actually will report your data to Dun & Bradstreet. They do not report to Experian Business or Equifax Business, but they will report essentially to Dun & Bradstreet, which is really great anyway, because you can actually increase your paydesk score by having your transactional history being reported to Dun & Bradstreet. And Dun & Bradstreet is the most important business credit reporting agency anyway, okay? I'm not saying that Equifax and Experian are not significant. They are, but Dun & Bradstreet remains the most important business credit reporting agency. So when you think about L3 funding, they will report your data every quarter, not every month, every quarter. And you can actually qualify for a loan amount that goes from $10,000 all the way to $10 million, and available terms 6 to 18 months. Okay, and the time to funding actually it can be the same day deposits. So if you are approved, you get your money real fast. Okay, and with L3 funding, you have a series of loan programs that actually they will qualify you for. But the thing is that before they qualify you, they will ask you for your monthly revenue. So everything starts from your monthly revenue. And based on your monthly revenue, they will see also your cash inflows and cash outflows. This is essentially a no-doc or low-doc business loan, okay? And so whether you are a small business, a mid-sized business, or you are even a startup, you can qualify, because the monthly revenue that they're asking you for, you can also put in there some projection. So you can put some projected number. That's fine too. They will accept it. That's not really a big of a deal, okay? But this lender is really fast. in approving, and they will report your data every single quarter. If you're looking for a business loan same day approval that builds business credit, I want you to think about Shield Funding. So Shield Funding will report your transactional history to Dun& Bradstreet and Experian Business. They do not actually report to Equifax Business as of the date of this show. Maybe that will change in the future. Who knows? Okay, but for now they only do Experian Business and Dun & Bradstreet, and they report every single month. So not every quarter, not every 6 months, not every year, whatever. No. They'll report every single month. So that really allows you to build business credit real fast. Okay. So Shield Funding, the company is called Shield Funding, and they will give you actually a maximum loan amount that depends on the revenue that you pull in. So basically, they want you with Shield Funding, they want you to be in business for at least 3 months. So that's the first criterion they want you to really think about. At least 3 months in business. You got to have a minimum credit score of 530. So 530, that's what they really want to have, and they want to have also a minimum monthly revenue of $10,000. So that's really, by the way, that's top of the line. Okay, that's gross revenue. So you're looking at 120,000 in revenue annually. Okay, but again, that's gross, not net income. And so when you think about Shield Funding, you just want to make sure that you actually go through the process. You can actually give them a call before you actually start the process. That way you can ask more questions before. Okay, and just be aware of the APR they are going to charge you. That's important. But other than that, Shield Funding is really pretty flexible in terms of the use of loan proceeds, as long as that use has to deal with a business purpose, right? Because you're applying for a business loan, so you have to make sure that you are using the funds for business purposes. And also, Shield Funding will approve you same day. Okay, on the same day. That's really cool. You get your cash, and also what I want to say is that you can actually qualify for like from $5,000 all the way to $1 million. It depends on how you structured your business plan also. If you're looking for a business loan same day approval that build business credit, I want you to think about SMB Compass. And SMB Compass is actually another lender that has the possibility to help you build business credit real fast. And they offer business loan same day approval, and they can approve you up to it depends on the program, because SMB has a series of programs. They have bridge loans, they have equipment financing arrangements. Okay, they have invoice financing arrangements, they have business lines of credit. So it depends on the kind of loan program you're qualifying for, but usually the limit is around $500,000, so $500,000 in terms of limits. Okay, and the cool thing is that this is actually a lender that will report your data to all 3 business credit bureaus. So this is actually a fantastic opportunity to actually build business credit. So if you want to build business credit real fast, think about the SMB Compass. Okay. And especially if you are looking for a bridge loan, because a bridge loan allows you to seize business opportunities, maybe buy inventory at a cheap price, or maybe actually have an agreement with a customer, for instance. Okay, and so with SMB, you want to really consider repaying the loan from 3 to 18 months. So and the entire application is closed within a few hours, and you'll be able to receive your funds within the day, and you can borrow up to $500,000. So that's really good. Now, you don't forget to have updated bank statements, and you also want to think about a one-page online application. So long story short, SMB Compass is a pretty good lender to consider this year if you are trying to build business credit real fast and you want to have same day approval. Okay, and I want to insist on the same day approval because it can be really long for a financial institution to approve a business loan. Sometimes it takes days, if not weeks. So same day approval is really good for a change. If you are looking for a business loan same day that builds business credit, I want you to consider Headway Capital this year. And Headway Capital will give you a loan or a credit limit that goes all the way to $100,000. Okay, and Headway Capital will actually report your data to Dun and Bradstreet, but also Experian business. Okay, so they do not report to Equifax at this point, but Experian and Dun and Bradstreet, and they do so once every other month. So they do this 6 times a year, once every other month. Okay, and so you can get same day approval if you apply. They will ask you a few questions. They'll ask you, for instance, what is your desired credit limit? What's your desired, credit limit or loan, by the way. Okay. So credit limit, not necessarily in the sense that you have to get like a line of credit. No, this is actually how much you want. But the maximum is $100,000, either a loan or a line of credit or whatever. Okay. So if you go to Headway Capital, just be aware of that limitation. If you want more, you're going to need to have another lender, because Headway Capital is not really going above $100,000 when it comes to funding. This is something to really think about. But the cool thing is that with Headway Capital, on their website, you have a financial calculator, a loan calculator that tells you like how much you could expect to pay if you were to go with the program. So that's really fantastic. Okay. And you have so through Headway, you have the ability to understand that you can use the cash for everything you want to use the cash for. So there is no restriction on the use of loan proceeds. So that's really good in terms of flexibility, and it gives you also the chance to actually streamline your whole loan application. So you are able to actually review and accept the offer. There are some cases where Headway Capital will pre-qualify you. So you'll have a soft pull. So they'll give you a certain number of offers so you can see how much you can qualify for, but also the terms and conditions that come with it in terms of repayment window and kind of in terms of APR and so on and so forth. But the cool thing is, once approved, the initial amount will be deposited into your business bank account, and you can draw funds up to your available credit limit right away. So that's really fantastic. If you're looking for a business loan same day that approves that builds business credit, I want you to really think about Business Capital USA. What's good about this business loan? So when you think about Business Capital USA, you have a lender that actually has several programs for you. So they have same day loan approval. They have same day funding, no credit check. They have bad credit loans. Okay. They just want to ask you a few questions before they start the conversation. Now, one thing for sure, they aren't actually not available in all states. So please be aware of that. Okay. So you want to first double check that they are available in your state. So they're available in Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, DC, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, and also other states. The thing you just make sure that they are in your state, because sometimes they change the states where they will have the loan program. So make sure that you actually qualify based on your location, really. Okay, your city and state. One thing I want to say also is that if you consider Business Capital USA, they will report your data to the business credit bureaus, but they don't have let's say a specific schedule. Sometimes they do so on every month. Sometimes they do it every quarter. So it depends on let's say on the clients, really. So they don't have a standard practice. So please double check with them and ask them which bureaus they are reporting to and how often they do the reporting. Okay, but the cool thing is that they will work with you to make sure that you can build business credit real fast if you actually if you use your funding program responsibly. If you're looking for a business loan same day approval that builds business credit, I want you to think about United Capital Source. And this lender actually will report your data to the three business credit bureaus every single month. Can you imagine? Not every quarter, not every 2 months. No, every single month they will report your data to Dun and Bradstreet, to Experian Business, and to Equifax Business. So that gives you a lot of possibilities because you can really build business credit real fast, right? So every single month, and with United Capital Source, you are able to get more than $100,000 in business loan approval. Okay, so they have loan programs that go in trenches, that go in, you have loan programs that goes in layers. So they have a 0 to 5,000, 5,000 to 10,000, 10,000 to 25,000, 25,000 to 50,000, and 50,000 to 100,000, and above $100,000. Okay, so this is really good. You have to really figure out what tranche they are going to put you in. But the cool thing is that with United Capital Source, if you don't get approved for a regular business loan, you can still be approved for a business line of credit, an equipment financing arrangement, a merchant cash advance, a working capital loan, a revenue-based financing arrangement, or an invoice receivables factoring arrangement. So you have all kinds of possibilities here, okay? The cool thing is with the United Capital Source, you have a quick application process, unsecured programs available. You know, if you have less than perfect credit score, they will accept you, not a problem, and you can use the loan for a variety of business purposes. Just remember that with the United Capital Source, you will actually have a higher rates and fees than with traditional banks. Okay, and United Capital Source might require capital in some transactions, depending on your application file. I mean, depending on the kind of process that you have. Okay, and just when you reach out to them, please make sure that you have a voided business check, have the last 3 months of your bank statements, credit card processing statements, at least 3 months, accounts receivable agent reports, accounts payable reports also. And in some cases, they will ask you for your driver's license. So this is just for identification purposes. Nothing really serious. Nothing really serious there, if you will. Okay. But the good thing is that United Capital Source will approve you on the same day you actually provide all the info, and on the same day you apply. In conclusion, in today's conversation, I spoke to you about business loans same day that build business credit. So I spoke to you about the top loans and now the conclusion. So in terms of top loans, you have Arcorius funding, L3 funding, Shield funding, SMB Compass, Headway Capital, Business Capital USA, and United Capital Source. Thank you so much. God bless you. I will see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.